care, Jill. Thank you.
Okay, we're live.
I'm going to call to order the Advertising and Marketing Committee for November 21st, 2023 at 10:30 a.m. So the topics on the agenda today are, first of all, the LDC board members on this are Thomas Gretsch, the chairman of the committee, Flo Girardi, Jack Machet, Fred Parola, Mike Lodato, Laura Tomeo, and Jerry Kornbluth. And the IDA members are the same. For the agenda today, discussion of the Todd Shapiro Associates contract for 2024. I'd like to defer to staff for thoughts, comments, suggestions, and otherwise.
Be nice.
And otherwise?
I have no comment.
I don't know about you, I know sometimes you're in contact, and I was in contact with him a couple of times. Did they do the press release for Oceanside Bank?
I had sent it over to Alan after we had gotten back, along with the photos you sent me that night, and he said he did the press release, he was making the amendments we wanted, and he was going to send that over shortly.
So like, you know, with this thing that we had last week that I'm making a big deal out of.
It's a big deal.
He's gonna do some local papers. I said, you think you can get it in Newsdays? I doubt it, but he'll get it in the local papers, you know, Oceanside, East Rockaway, Island Park area. So, you know, putting them to work.
Yeah, so my perspective is, I've seen him a number of times. He asked me about wanting to have an event. I guess my question to this group is, do we want to have a breakfast event? If we don't, then we don't. If we do, then we ought to let him loose to go organize it, do it, run it, and report back. It's up to staff, basically. I mean,
Look, I think, personally, I think it'd be a good idea, whether it's a breakfast or lunch, you could do it, you know, at the Carl House, because for argument's sake, it's
Yep.
in the town of Hempstead, and if we reach out to, local chambers.
absolutely. And the local electeds,
And what?
and the local electeds.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, whatever your
It's not
pleasure.
like-
Great, so who would be the point person on staff that would work with Todd? Do I see a hand up by Michael Lodato?
That was Mike. I saw you smile, Mike.
Not,
Just because the camera didn't see you, I saw you smile.
yeah, right. I don't mind doing my share, I don't know if I can,
You know what?
I don't mind doing my share, of course, but I don't know if I can.
I personally think, honestly, all kidding aside, it's a point person role. It's about, polling the board and the staff of what date might be good. But like our chairman said here, you have it at Coral House, you make it a breakfast, it's not really fancy, but he does the work.
Right.
He serves at our pleasure, right? He and Alan. So I think that's the way to do it. Just needs to be somebody on staff to say,
Okay.
is it okay with you and our fearless director?
I agree, be fair. I'll be the point person.
Okay, thank you.
You can maybe you tag team it?
Yeah, we'll tag each other.
I mean, it's administrative.
Great.
So,
I think that makes sense. So again, beyond that, does staff feel like we're getting the value for the press releases and the other coverage?
Alan's excellent. If we have to ask Alan to do something, or he takes it on his own initiative, so the press release aspect of that is excellent.
Great.
Very helpful.
When does this contract the current contract expire?
It expired.
We're going month to month right now.
We're doing month to month.
Right.
I'd like to suggest that we continue it month to month until we see some activity with this event.
Good idea.
Love it.
Does the rest of the group feel the same way? Do I need to make a motion to keep it month to month?
When are you envisioning this breakfast happening? Like,
You don't want to do it quick. I mean, it would be great to have it quick, but we have to have time.
March, by the time-
February, before St. Patrick's comes, it gets a crazy period, like January and February, right? It's just, it gives them 30 to 60 days to figure it out.
Okay.
But, yes, sir. Basically, I look at it as it's kind of an attempt and an effort to get people to know what we do, get people to go and show up. I think it would make sense to invite some successful petitioners who've come here and done successful projects. I happened to drive by the one at the Lynbrook train station. It looks unbelievable what's going on over there. that's not nearly done, but maybe one that's been done that we can go and showcase. They bring their renderings, you two can do this. Come work with the town of Hempstead IDA.
So would it be appropriate if we had a panel with members there, and people could ask Q&A?
I think we probably want to defer to have an elect, maybe our chairman or our exec director have a couple words, but I think a panel, it might be a little bit tough to kind of get people's attention.
Yeah, what we found is a presentation, maybe in the residential as well as manufacturing or something, just to give it diversity.
Yeah.
Would be good, and they can answer some questions. We'll introduce them. We'll have the supervisor welcome folks and,
If you introduce the board, whatever board members are there.
Yeah.
And then as you're milling around, somebody that's you first, somebody that's Tom. So,
I do think,
breakfast would be perfect.
yeah, and I do think a small flyer with some highlights of some of the ones that we've approved that are up and running, the number of employees, tout our successes and look to the future, and make it that's something that he could prepare in its
Yeah,
entirety,
absolutely.
right? Not you, just have him do that.
Good.
Does that make sense?
It does.
Great. And so I think we're gonna move towards keeping his contract month to month until maybe end of the first quarter to coincide with the success of the event that we hope to have him run. Number 2 on the agenda, any other questions about that?
So we're gonna request a new contract from Shapiro and Associates?
What do we have now? We just pay a check, we just run a check every month,
right, so we're just gonna go,
month to month. For Shapiro.
well, you gotta pay them for.
I thought we paid him. We didn't pay him?
Why wouldn't we pay him?
Okay,
No, he does.
good, we'll pay him.
Okay.
We're not gonna do a contract yet.
But I guess the issue arises that we can't really pay him without a contract.
We have one until December 31st, right? So, and we haven't paid September. My question would be, why haven't we paid September, October, November, and then December, if we have a contract? Right, we have a contract.
Right.
But then starting the new year,
Yeah, but forget about the new year. What about current? We're in the fourth quarter. We haven't paid them since September.
Did we pay September? It's my doing, because I wanted.
No harm. I'm just
I
trying
knew
to,
that we were going to consider the service provided, and so, I thought that we should just wait and pay him until we maybe came to this real.
if we have an agreement,
realization.
we probably should be paying the guy, right?
Yeah, I'm in breach of contract. My
Yeah.
bad boy.
No, it's okay. Let's pay him through September, October, November, December, and then we can let him know that we're gonna go into the new year doing month to month
So
going
you're
forward.
gonna contact him initially, right?
No, I'm not gonna contact him. It's gonna be a staff person,
Okay, then
please.
All right, I'll deal with him.
Thank you. Correct.
Right.
That's my suggestion.
I confirm.
Anybody else, thoughts, comments? All right. Number 2 on the agenda, the IDA review and acceptance of the 2024 website hosting and maintenance agreement with Giovanni. This is all on staff to kind of give us an update on, you
Right,
guys
so-
happy, or?
yeah, so, I'm gonna combine them only because IDA and LDC are so similar in terms of their website structure.
Understood.
Giovanni, Steve Ehrlich, who we've used for a long time now, since I've been here, 14 or 15 years. He's excellent, very responsive. If I have any issues with the website, he gets them done right away. He calls me sometimes, and, we go over some things. So we do speak pretty frequently. And all the updates he did to the site have definitely streamlined the process with uploading, and it's been great working with them. So yeah, I personally, from my standpoint, would like to continue the ongoing relationship for the IDA and the LDC with Giovanni to keep the website trucking along.
Great. And so if I'm reading this correctly, there's no increase of it's $5,000, it's gonna be the same?
Correct, it's
Each one.
$5,000 for the IDA and $5,000 for the LDC.
$5,000 each, great, okay. Any other thoughts or comments from the committee? We are uploading, I haven't been on it, I'm sorry, I haven't been on it to look at it lately. Our current successes, when they're publicized by by Wax, they're up there as well, Alan Wax.
So, Alan, every month after the meetings, I'm sure I'll get an email as soon as I walk back into the office, will forward me press releases. Myself, Fred, and Laura go over them, make any changes we want to make, we send them back, and then once they're in final form, he forwards them onto the newspaper, as well as Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook. I think that's it. We didn't really use Instagram because it's more picture-based, so it doesn't really work for us. But those are the three main points where things go out to.
And
yes.
then those, when they're all done and you guys bless them, they get uploaded to the website for posterity?
I upload specific ones to the website. I don't upload every one, but I upload the ones that I think have a lot of meat on them.
Okay.
Just to go backwards, the acceptance of the contracts for Giovanni need to be voted on by the committee.
Excellent. Okay, can I get a motion to accept the contracts from Giovanni for one for the LDC and the other for the IDA for a total of $10,000, $5,000 each?
So moved. No, second, or I'll do neither.
Thank you. Aye?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Excellent. No other issues on advertising and marketing. Any other comments or questions before I make a move to close? I make a move to close the meeting. Great, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Anybody going to abstain? Meeting is over. Thank you.